You can go.
Yeah. Hey guys, I have a phone right here. It's a Galaxy Note. It's a Samsung Sprint Galaxy Note, and you might notice I have a little messed up screen protector. No, that's not our concern. My concern is right now is that my charging port is not being recognized at all, and if I try to plug it in, it won't charge at all. And it's kind of common in a lot of the Samsung phones. It's going to happen where you can't charge your phone. And what I'm going to do is I ordered a piece online. It's a flex piece that goes in the bottom of the phone here. And what we're going to do is we're going to replace this. And this went about 12 bucks. And I got priority mail, so it cost around 20 bucks to get it in 3 days. So it really wasn't that expensive at all. So let's go ahead and power. It's going to take this out of here, and we're going to go ahead and power this down. And power it off, and it's shutting down. And I have a couple things. I have a card here. The reason why I have a card is because I don't have an actual piece to pry the frame out of the phone. And I have something to, this is a little safety pin, but I'll show you what I have this for in a little bit. And then, of course, the screwdriver. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out of here and put this over here, take the battery out. And also you need to make sure you take out the SD card. Put that there. Alright. Now we have all the screws. There's a bunch of screws that are going to go around the entire case, and then there's a couple of them on the inside. So I'm going to go ahead and start taking these out. Kind of being a little stubborn. It is turning, it's coming out, but it won't go all the way out. So what I need to do is that this phone has a couple things on here. There's one little spot right here that has a little pin that sticks into the phone, and then there's another one under here that needs to come out. So what we need to do is set that out. But first off, what we need to do is we need to pry this phone out. So that's why I have this card. So I'm going to go ahead and shove this in here, and on all four sides. I'm using this so I don't scratch it, but also so I can pry it out safely without hurting the phone. Alright, that should be done. Now what I need to do is I need to undo these right here. So that's why I have the safety pin, because I don't have any pair of tweezers or anything. So there's that first one. And then the other one's right here. See that little notch right there? You can use something else besides this. This is just a piece of crap. Okay. Now here's the frame is taken out. And here is the guts of the phone. Now what we need to do is we need to take this little piece out, and this is what we're going to be replacing for this particular piece right here. So there's one screw that's going to be holding the case, and this is where also the speaker is going to be sitting at. And here is our piece that we're looking at right here. And there is a little thing that goes on top of it. This is going to be pulled out. And this is part of, go ahead, this here, and this, you gotta be very careful not to break it, and then that should be it right here. So this is the piece that we're gonna be replacing. I'm gonna put this here, and go ahead and grab this out of here. Should be brand spanking new out of here. Should be, I reckon, I don't know what this is. It's like a sticker. And there's a little piece here. And this is what it looks like. And this is the brand new one. Here's the old one. And here's the new one. And I guess what happened was that somebody said it had water damage, but there might be some heat issues too, because the soldering could be messed up too as well. Alright, so this is where we're replacing there. So all you do is really simple. You just put on there, click that on there. This little piece should be going back onto here. Make sure it's not in there. It's being... There we go. So now just clicked in. Alright. And that should be ready. I think everything is in place. And everything should be ready to go. That's all it took. It was just that simple swap. And I'm going to go ahead and put this casing back on. Make sure it's there. Actually, this is and then all you need to do is put everything back on. That's that. And let's go ahead and put the back piece back on there. And last time I played with this, I know I had this getting in the way, so make sure that this stuff isn't sticking out. This is the rubber piece for the headphones here. I've taken this part before just to take a look at it. Okay. Alright, let's put this on top. And it looks fine now. There we go. Okay. Now let's get the side here. Let's get the bottom. This side. This top. This should be clicked in. This should be clicked in. And all I gotta do is put the screws back into place. I think things should be in.
Done.
Okay. Alright. Now that is done, what you gotta do is put the battery back in. Get the SD card in there. Let's put it back on here. Let's go ahead and turn this baby on. And I'm using a custom ROM right now. I'm sure most of you know. It's MIUI. Those kids right here.
Okay. You can say that again and crop it.
I was using the wrong cable, but this is there's a different cable here. Sometimes some things won't work when you plug it in. So now that I plugged it in, it is now charging right now. Before, for the past week, I used the this cable and a different cable and a different cable, and I even plugged it into the computer. It still didn't work, and now it is charging as we speak. And that is how you change out the flex piece, or the flex board, for their power port. So, thank you for watching.